let's pull it up. So this is Deuteronomy 22. All right. Let's go to verse 28. Here, read with me, right, in 28. If a man happens to meet a virgin who's not pledged to be married and grapes her, and they are discovered, he shall pay the father 50 shekels of silver. He must marry the young woman, for he has violated her. He can never divorce her as long as he lives. What do you think about this? God saying that if you grape somebody, you could pay them 50 shekels and marry them forever. What do you think?
As I said, I'm a Christian. I'm not a Jew, so I do not follow the laws of the Old Covenant.
Did Jesus follow the laws?
No.
No, the New Testament says Jesus was born under the law of Moses.
Okay, but
so Jesus followed the law, right?
No, Jesus literally said that he came to renew the law.
No, he says, I have not come to renew the law. He says the opposite. I have not come to abolish the law, he says.
He said he's not come to abolish the law, but he taught the gospel. The gospel is not the same thing as what's
the gospel has nothing to do with changing the law.
Nothing. Yes, it does.
No, that doesn't. As a matter of fact, if we go to Jesus' own words in Matthew chapter 23, okay, here we can read it. Here, Matthew 23, Jesus said to the crowds and to his disciples, the teachers of the law and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. So you must be careful to do everything they tell you. Is Jesus saying to follow the teachers of the law and do everything they tell you?
No, Jesus himself was not a part with the Pharisees.
So, okay, can you explain to me?
The ones who ordered his crucifixion.
All right, so explain to me what he's saying here. Maybe I speak Vietnamese. Maybe I speak Tagalog. Sorry. Explain. When he says, the Pharisees and the teachers of the law sit on the seat of Moses, so be careful to observe and do everything they tell you. What does that mean?
Exactly what you just said.
So we have to follow the teachers of the law and do everything they tell us, right?
Right.
Do they tell us that if you grape... Okay. Wait. Do they tell us if you grape somebody... Wait. Do they tell us if you grape somebody, you could pay them 50 shekels and marry them?
No, Jesus was against that.
He says follow everything they tell you.
That's not the context of what he's saying.
This is the beginning of the chapter. What context? He wouldn't have
come to die if that was what he was talking about.
Oh, Lord. Okay, you explain. You tell me what it means. Go ahead.
Jesus did not abide by the old covenant.
All right.
He came from the Father.
So tell me what this means then. I need to know what this means. What is he saying here? Because he's saying here, follow the law and follow the teachers of the law and observe everything they tell you. So I'm just a little bit confused.
He says to observe everything they tell you, not to obey everything they tell you.
He literally uses the word obey and observe everything they tell you.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with what you were talking about before. Because he's against that.
What does it have to do with?
It has to do with the laws he sent, like the...
That's one of the laws that I read for you.
Moses' laws.
That is Moses' laws. Deuteronomy 22 is Moses' law.
Have you heard of the tablets that he gave, that God gave Moses?
That's only the 10 commandments. The law isn't just the 10 commandments. The law is 613 commandments.
The commandments that he's talking about are the laws. That's what he's referring to.
That is the law. That is the law.
We do not abide by Leviticus.
So tell me what this means then. So tell me what this means.
He's referring to the 10 commandments. The 10 commandments has nothing to do with what we just talked about.
Did the Pharisees only teach the 10 commandments or did they teach the whole law?
They taught the whole law.
Okay, he says follow everything they tell you.
He obviously didn't believe that because they willingly tried to stone him.
So he said it, but he didn't believe it?
That's not what he's saying.
Oh, Lord.
It's another law.
What's the other law that the Pharisees are teaching? What's the other law?
The Pharisees are referring to the Old Testament, what God gave them before. But
right, so like Deuteronomy 22, right?
Right. That's
All right,
part of
good.
the old
So Deuteronomy
covenant. The
22
new
says if you
covenant.
rape somebody, you pay them 50 shekels and you can marry them. Do you agree with that or no?
No, because I'm not a Jew. I'm a Christian.
Jesus
I go
says you
by the
have to.
new covenant.
Lord, give me patience, Lord. Ma'am,
It's
Jesus
the new
says,
covenant that we're following.
Jesus says you have to follow the law. Right here.
Right.
He says you have to
Just
follow it. It's right
He says to
there.
follow it, but that has nothing to do with what's going on right now. Right now, we're not going through anything that was in the old covenant.
Okay, did Jesus follow it in his time?
No.
So why
That's why they
does
tried
he
to
tell
kill
others
him.
to follow it?
Because at that time, they were coming from the Pharisees. They were coming from the law.
What the flip are you saying? Why is Jesus telling his followers to follow it?
Because that's the land they were in at the time. The country that they're in, that's the laws that they had. We do not have those laws
Okay,
anymore.
good. Okay, good. So the disciples, Jesus told them to follow the law, right?
Yes.
Good. And the law told the disciples that if they rape somebody, they could pay them 50 shekels, right? And marry him.
No.
What the yeah. What are you talking about? We just read it. Deuteronomy. Like, what are we doing?